and then we'll dry it off. Now babies do lose about 80% of their heat through their head, so that's why doing this separate as well is a good idea. They lose less heat this way. Oh, you just want the water back, hey? Don't worry, you're going to get it. So now we can move on to the rest of the body. Alright, and now the nappy can come off. Does everyone know about these nappies? The yellow line turns to this colour green wherever it's wet. But also check on the inside because they don't always wee on the line, alright? They don't follow the rules. Girls often wee right at the back. So, back of your wrist, hand around the arm, under their bottom, and into the water we go. Some babies take a little bit longer to just adjust to the water than others. If they don't settle, alright, she's going to settle, but if they don't, some babies just need that added security. Just pop a cloth over the top of them and they'll settle straight away. Alright, so you can see why a nice deep bath is important. Alright, you want baby to float. Alright, you don't want their body to be, this much water in the bottom and they're freezing. Okay, so keep them in the water and they will just go off to sleep.
How about her ear?
I'm glad you asked. Alright, ears are fine. Okay, they've come from a fluid filled environment. People panic about ears. It's only if they've had grommets. So if you've had an operation in your child's ear down the track and they've put a hole in the eardrum, then you worry about getting water in them. But until then, and that is not going to be the case for many of your babies at all, water in their ears is fine. Okay, it's not a problem at all. She missed that, didn't she? Right? Yeah. It's a bit of an old wives' tale thing. A bit of there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay. The other thing you will notice with your baby is these little spots. Yeah. You can see them coming out. They look like mozzie bites almost. Okay, that's a hormonal rash. All your babies will get it. Some babies more than others. Some might get 1 or 2 like that. Others will be covered in them. Okay, nothing you do about it. It'll just go away on its own. No creams or anything needed. The cord clamp itself we take off on day 2 here, and the cord itself will separate in about 7 to 10 days. A little bit of fresh bleeding when that happens is normal. Little girls will always have a bit of mucus near their vaginal opening. That is there for a reason, so don't go trying to get it out, okay? It's there to protect her. If she does a poo, just wipe over the top, all right? She will keep making more and more of that. With little boys, we don't pull foreskins back. They will come back down the track on their own, all right? Make sure baby's always got 2 tags on. If one falls off, just let us know and we'll get a new one. Alright, so when you do clean, they're really not dirty newborn babies, alright? So just really in the creases under their chin. And you don't have to bath every day if you don't want to. In fact, if you've got a history of psoriasis, eczema, if baby's got really dry skin, the least you bath, the better. Alright, because water, soaps, it all dries their skin out. Alright. So she's going to cry when I get her out. They can stay in there. If you're doing a settling bath though, 30 minutes, not a problem. Alright, leave them in there, let them sleep.
So relax.
Yeah. Wind as well. Put them in there. Obviously the heat from the water relaxes their bowel. They will pass wind and it soothes the pain too. Alright, so if you think it's a wind pain, pop them in.
Did you soap it as well?
All I use is the soap off their hair, because any soap does dry their skin out. So.
Is there a particular time for the bath, like morning maybe better, not in the night also?
Night, contrary. Night is often better because they sleep better after it. So you can make that my little routine used to be the 4 Bs. Used to be a bath, book, a breastfeed, and then bed. That's how I used to remember my little nighttime routine. Nighttime is the best time to bath a baby if you want to sleep, which we do. Any more questions? Because she's going to cry when I get her out because it's cold. So I'm going to dry her quite quickly. Again, focusing on those creases under the chin, under the arms. Dry nice and quick and get her dressed. I know the face of not happy. Hey, oh, I know. I know. Oh, dry quick. I'll show you how to dry the cord in a minute. Terrible, aren't I? Terrible. With your cord, all you need to do, just get the corner of a towel and after a bath, just wipe around the base where it joins the skin. Alright, just get any yucky stuff away. You're always going to get yucky stuff off. So keep it nice and clean and dry, because although the cord itself is dead, where it attaches to the skin can get infected if it gets all mucky and yuck. Alright? So, I'm going to prove my point to me. Tummy time is very important for babies. Alright? If she's warm. Babies love tummy time, although she's not showing that right now. So they love it. Even if you're having trouble settling, that's another way to try and settle a baby is on their tummy. And all babies will be able to lift their bum up like that, bring their knees in and lift their head. Alright, it's actually a milestone that they check for, is their neck muscles. They need to be able to lift their neck, and we forget to give them some time. Woo, well hydrated baby. That's what we like to see. Good job. She's concentrating. She's like, dude, that was new experiences. Over we go. Out of your wee spot.
You need to do like that.
Sorry?
The nose press against the...
She's smart, as is your son. You see she's lifting her head around? Okay, they will lift their head up. Oh, you bleed all over yourself, darling. After your beautiful bath. Good way. Don't forget to tick it off your feed chart. Oh, we get her dressed quick because she's cold. Up to you guys if you want to put the nappy over the cord. Oh, more wee. Where is this all coming from? Or under. She's little, so I'm going to put it under. Just got a singlet and gown just behind you there. No, just there. I'm ready, see? Hey. I follow my own advice. I just wanted your nappy on, but you missed it. You weed before I put it on. Okay, lifting it always over their face so it doesn't slide over and make them feel like they're suffocating. And lucky for you guys, it's starting to get warm and you don't have to deal with those long bodysuits which get very confusing with all the buttons. I'm quite simple-minded though, but I get very confused with them. Here we go. See how she's moving her head around? She's looking for food. She's going, there must be food here. Come here. You must be feeding me. I'll have to change that hole. In the cupboard there, just down there, there should be a clean pillow slip. Come here, gorgeous. That's it. We'll change that. So it's just a pillow slip that covers your mattress if you want to change it. Alright, any questions?
So he'll apply moisturizer.
No need. Just think anything you introduce to your baby. Alright. So diagonally across, bring it up, fan it out, right around. Always sleep baby at the bottom of the cot, feet touching the bottom just so they can't wiggle down. One more thing, thank you my assistant. I love this. I need it every day. And if it's hot, just a sheet. If it's cold, like if it was winter, you would put a couple of blankets over
Yeah.
the top. In here, sometimes on that other side it gets a bit cold. Just tuck it firm. No toys, nothing on their head.
Yep.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. When you go to empty this, you should have a plastic container, just this one, under there. A bit tedious, but use it to scoop the water out until it's light enough that you can just tip down the
Yeah.
drain. And I'm looking at Dad's. Because mums shouldn't be lifting anything more than 5 kilo. All right, because she's got no stomach muscles at the moment.
Yep.
All right. Be kind to her. No vacuuming either or cooking or cleaning.